Hello, the name is Mike. Today I have a story to tell you one day. One day ago, it was nighttime. I was bored as fuck, so I decided to get on my PlayStation. I was deciding which game should I play. I decided to play Apex Legends, the game that people were calling the Fortnite killer. So, I got on the game, and I was in the main menu screen. I joined in a match. There was only two people in my squad, just me and this one person. His username looked weird. His username wasn't Japanese or English or any other language. It was just all glitchy. Just a glitch out username, and that's it. I couldn't say what it's spelling because it's all glitchy and all. So I just ignored it. I tried to pick Pathfinder, but somehow it wouldn't let me. So instead, I decided to pick Octane. Then he picked Pathfinder, but something wasn't right. His skin did not look like the Pathfinder I know. I never saw a Pathfinder skin look like that. It looks so different compared to the other Pathfinder skins I saw. Pathfinder's head was red. His hand was red, his feet were red, and the rest of his body was just black. And not only that, the most creepiest part was the emoji face on his chest. The face wasn't a smiley face. Instead, it was an unhappy face. Its face was red. His eyes were pitch black, and it had pitch black eyes bleeding out of it. I was confused at first. I was wondering if he found a mod or something. Then I ignored it. Then we got into a game. We landed at the pit, and there was no one there. We managed to get some very good loot. I managed to get gold armor, which I got very happy at. He also managed to get gold armor too. We both got very lucky. We both got gold armor. And then we went to another place, and there was no squad there too, luckily. We grabbed some items. I found a devotion. He found a peacekeeper. Then I noticed something. His username, that glitch username, started changing. And the first letter just spelled out a letter P. I was confused at first. Then I just ignored it and moved on. We saw the first squad. I killed one guy, but the other two squads came after me and shot me down, like the other two teammates. Then, Pathfinder.EXE, he was just sitting there, waiting for him to die. And I was like, teammate, what are you doing? The teammate, my own teammate, got shot at multiple times in the head. His health bar didn't go down. He wouldn't die. He pulled out his peacekeeper and killed the whole entire squad. I was wondering if he was cheating or hacking. Because if you're hacking Apex Legends, you can immediately get banned for it. He revived me, and I healed myself and got the loot from the squad. And then another glitchy letter popped out. This time the second letter was letter A. I was wondering if it was spelling Pathfinder, because that's usually what the guy is playing as, Pathfinder, but creepy looking. Then the danger zone was moving, so we had to run to the circle. We ran to one of the areas. We ran to that Skull Town, which is one of the places that's usually hard to survive at. And then two more letters showed up. It's T and then H. Then I realized it's spelling out Pathfinder. Then another squad came out of nowhere and just attacked me from behind. Then the Pathfinder saved my life again because he didn't die. He revived me. I healed myself again, grabbed the loot. I asked the Pathfinder if he wanted some good loot. He said, no, I'm fine. And you wanna know the weird part? He didn't sound like a normal person. He just sounded like Pathfinder. For a second, I thought that was the actor of Pathfinder. Then, yes. But then, I was like, oh, okay then. I grabbed the good loot that the squad had. And then, we ran out of Skull Town, because another danger zone was chasing after us. Then, another squad came after us out of nowhere. I took down 2 squad, but the last guy got me. He was a freaking tryhard, because somehow he is a tryhard. He healed himself. I was worried that my teammates were going to get killed. But then, out of nowhere, like I said, he didn't die, because apparently he didn't die like the first couple of times. He killed the guy that downed me, and the whole squad died. I got revived again and healed myself again. I was getting kind of annoyed that I was getting down the most, but he wasn't dying. I grabbed the good loot. And then, later on, the rest of the Redders said Finder, and it spelled Pathfinder on the username. I was like, I knew I spelled it his name. Then I just noticed the rest of the letters were still glitched out. I was wondering why, because that's how you usually say his name, Pathfinder. And then I told the teammate, thank you very much for saving my life multiple times. And then he said no problem, but this time with a different voice. No problem. Ha 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 ha. And then he evil laughed, like out of nowhere. I was freaked out for a sec, but then at the same time I ignored it. Another danger zone happened, and we ran to another area. I forgot what that one area was called, but whatever. There was 2 squads left. Me and the teammate killed the other squad that was fighting. We third-partied the 2 squads that were fighting, and then we won the game. I got down, but still, the teammate didn't even die. I told him GG, and then, out of nowhere, the last 4 letters finally changed to normal letters. It said .exe. The full word spelled out Pathfinder.exe. And then, out of nowhere, the screen went black. And then, it showed a picture. A picture that kind of scared the shit out of me. It showed a picture of Pathfinder. The creepy Pathfinder that I saw in the beginning. He had an anger look on his face. And I noticed he wasn't looking at anything. He was looking at me. I told him, "Are you okay, Pathfinder?" He got really mad. He yelled at me saying, "You suck at this game." I was like, what are you talking about? I just met you, we won, and you're blaming me because I got down multiple times? How dare you? I got mad. And then, he said this. "I will find you, and I will hunt you down and make sure that you die, no matter what." And then the game went pitch black again, and then out of nowhere, I was back in the menu screen. Then, I got a reward. It's that Pathfinder skin. I didn't know what happened. It was that creepy Pathfinder skin that I saw in that one guy. I equipped the skin. And as soon as I equipped the skin, the freaking screen went black again. Then, it took me to the tutorial match. I didn't want to play the tutorial because I already know how to play this game in the first place. So, I was like, you know what, I'm going to play the tutorial anyway, because why not? I played the tutorial. But this time, I didn't see Bloodhound in the beginning. It was the same Pathfinder like in the match I played. He said,
"Welcome to the tutorial. I am Pathfinder.EXE. Ha 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 ha."
he even laughed again. I was like, "Where's Bloodhound?" But out of nowhere, he actually replied. Normally, a video game character would never reply to you when you say something to them. Then, when he replied, he said,
"Don't worry about him. He'll be fine. Just freaking follow me, will ya?"
He slid down, and so did I. He told me to open up that crate. I opened it, and I saw Bloodhound's head cut off. It's just his head. I pulled out his head, and I freaked out. I yelled at that Pathfinder, saying, "What did you do to Bloodhound?" He gave me an angry face again, just like last time, and he evil laughed.
Ha 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 ha. You really think you're gonna see him again? Boy, I'm not telling you what I did to him. Now shut up and just grab that stupid R99.
I grabbed the R99 out, and he told me where to shoot. He told me to shoot some frigging weird-looking, blocky-looking robot. Last time I played with a tutorial, I never saw that. No, it wasn't Pathfinder, the normal one. It was just some weird-looking Minecraft-looking figure thingy that was made out of cardboard. I shot the head because he told me to shoot it. Then I realized I heard electricity sound as soon as I shot it. I was like, "Wait, what? You said it was made out of cardboard." And yes, a few seconds ago he did tell me it was made out of cardboard. Then he had angry face again. Then he told me,
"Why don't you take the mask off and see?"
and then I took the cardboard mask off. I just noticed I shot Pathfinder in the head. He was dead. I was like pissed, super pissed at the other Pathfinder for what he made me do. I got so pissed at him and said, "Why did you make me kill the Pathfinder I know and loved?" And then he said, "Nothing. Absolutely nothing." Still giving me that creepy angry face. And that emoji on his chest, it had a very creepy evil smiley grin on his face too. Smiling like a psychopath. I got pissed. And I said, "I'm gonna kill you." And then he said,
"I'd like to see you try."
I yelled at him saying, "I'm gonna tell my friend Ethan about everything about you and what you have done and tell him that he's going to help me to stop you." Pathfinder just said this.
"Really? You think your friend's gonna believe I exist? You're the only one that saw me but no one else. How can you figure that out?"
Then I got pissed. And then I said, "You're not the Pathfinder I know. You're a monster. An absolute monster. Tell me, what kind of Pathfinder are you? You're not the Pathfinder I know. So tell me, who are you, or I'll leave the game immediately. And block your account on PlayStation." And then he told me,
"My name is Pathfinder, but not just Pathfinder. Look at my goddamn username again, will ya?"
I noticed something about his username. At that one match in the end, it did say Pathfinder.EXE. Then I just noticed, wait a second, are you a Creepypasta? Then Pathfinder.EXE just evil laughed at me again and said,
"You're pathetic."
And out of nowhere, I got a blue screen crashed game on the PlayStation and it sent me back to the PlayStation menu. I was fucking confused. I called my friend Ethan, but that's what happened. That was the story.